Hi and welcome everyone. I am Crafter Sabaa, and in this video I am going to teach you how you can make beautiful magic card for yourself. Recently I posted this card on my social media and I got so many comments and DMs for the full tutorial of this. So I thought of making it one more card again, because the first time when I made it, it was just randomly I got idea and I made it. I just shot few clips and I made a short video out of it. Then I found that there were many people who were not getting clear with the concept and they were requesting for the full video. Hence I thought of creating a new entire long video for you all, so that it can help you out and you can also create it for yourself. Well, so without any delay, let me take you to my craft table where I'm going to teach you how you can make this beautiful card right from the scratch. I am using this lavender love collection from Scrap Boys. I am using the same pattern paper to recreate my card, and this will help you to reconnect with the project which I have made earlier. Next thing which you need is cardstock. I am going to take this cardstock which is 210 GSM, and the size of the cardstock is 12.5 by 15 centimeter, and I took 3 pieces of it. Now let's take the first piece, and now I am going to make a frame. For this I would be giving the edge of 1.5 centimeter to all around the paper. So basically from the edge of the paper I am marking 1.5 centimeter and then I am drawing a straight line. And that we have to do for all the 4 corners. Now let's grab the paper knife, and now we are going to cut the line which we have recently made. So basically I am cutting out this window, something like this. Now at this time I'll take my pattern paper and I'm going to stick it on top of this frame. As you can see, I am only applying the glue only to the edges of the paper because it is going to stick with the cardstock which we have just cut. Now once that is done, I am going to turn my paper and I am going to cut out from the edges of the frame, as you can see in the video. And in this way you would able to perfectly cover your frame with the pattern paper. However, if you feel that this is a long process, then you can separately make 2 windows and then you can stick it together. So choice would be totally yours. Same frame I am going to make with my second piece of cardstock. Now for third piece of cardstock, I am going to put it lengthwise, and now I am going to draw it every 3 centimeter. Once that is done, let's grab the paper knife and start cutting from this line. So basically I am cutting out the strip of 3 centimeter wide and the length will be 12.5 centimeter. Now here all the basics are ready. We will start working on the one frame right now. So let's take any one of the frame, and I am using a masking tape here. Now I am going to cut out the thin strips from it, probably 1 centimeter wide. So basically the concept is the width of the masking tape should not be more than the frame. Now let's take one strip which we have cut from the third piece of cardstock, and I am going to align it on the top of my frame. Once done, I will apply the masking tape to the bottom of the strip. And this we need to do for both the sides. And once you apply the tape, make sure that you are burnishing it properly so that it sticks with the surface nicely. You can use bone folder, or if you don't have that, you can use any acrylic scale to do the burnishing of the tape which you have pasted. Now the same way I am going to apply all the strips. Make sure that you are aligning it properly before sticking the tape. Now as you know the concept, let me increase the speed of this video a little fast because we have many more things to cover in this video. Now this is the last strip which I am adding. For this, the leftover tape, we are going to turn the entire frame and we are going to use the remaining part of the masking tape to stick to the other side. Now once that is done, just make sure that you are able to fold each strip properly and the tape is not coming out. Let's turn it back and keep it to its original place and start adding the tape to the other side. Now again I took the masking tape of the same size and this time I am going to add the masking tape to the top of the strip. So as you can see in the video, I am only adding the half part of the tape to the strip and the remaining part of the tape I kept as it is. We are not going to stick it anywhere right now. So let's quickly add the tape to all the strips. So see, at this time you have to be really careful because we are going to turn all this flap as we did previously to check. The same way we are going to turn all the flaps, and at this time the sticky part of the remaining masking tape would be coming on top. Now I am going to take my second frame. With this line I am going to align the second frame and I am going to stick it. So now at this time the sticky part of the masking tape will come and attach with the second frame automatically and you don't have to put anything extra for this. Now the remaining extra masking tape I am going to fold and paste it to the other side as you can see in this video. Now let's see, here is a perfect mechanism is ready, and trust me, this is so much fun. When you'll make it, you are really going to enjoy it. Now let me show you the entire structure from the sideways as well, so that when you make it, it will help you to get some guidance. Now it's time to add or personalize your entire magic card. At this time I am using tag here, but you can use any picture of your choice as well. You can use your picture or anyone's picture whom you want to gift. So let's see how to do that. The measurements I have already mentioned on the screen of this tag. So as we cut out our third cardstock 3 cm, the same way we are going to cut all these tags at 3 cm. Now for my previous card, I have used both the tags with the design. So one was with the couple and the other was with the castle. But this time I took one tag with a picture of couple and the second tag with a very minimal pattern paper or pattern design on it. So this is another inspiration that you can also do in this way, and it would help you to write down the personalized message on this little pattern design of this tag. So this is more of a puzzle sort of a thing. Now let me arrange all the pictures. It will help me to attach all the pictures one by one on my entire mechanism now. Now say this is the side of the entire structure where you are going to attach the picture. So basically the pattern paper side should be facing towards you. Now let's pick one by one all the strips and start attaching with the entire mechanism. For this I am using a PVA glue. You can use any glue of your choice. Now I am going to apply a good amount of glue on it, and let's start sticking this picture on the top part of each strip. So basically I am going to first stick all my pictures on the top part of the strip, and once that is finished I will take my other tag cutout and I am going to paste that to the bottom part of my strips. Now while sticking these pictures layer by layer, the only thing which you need to keep in mind is aligning the picture properly. Now let me increase the speed of the video a bit and let me finish sticking the entire strip quickly. And that's how we have finished pasting the picture to the top part of this structure. Now let's paste the second picture to the other side, which is the bottom of each strip. And the same way I am going to stick all the strips, and this is how my entire structure looks like. Now the last strip I am not attaching here or pasting here because I wanted my entire frame to get the similar kind of a look, so I am using the same pattern paper which we have used on the frames. And this is how the beautiful structure is ready. Now you can use a pen to write down or note down your messages. As we made the main mechanism of the card, which was this one, now it's a time to attach this entire setup on a base of a card. So let's do it. Now here I have taken a cardstock which measures 21 cm by 28 cm, and I am going to fold from the half. So something like this we are going to get a card base. Now I took the pattern paper of 14 by 21 cm and I am going to stick to the top part of my card base. And here's the main mechanism which is ready to stick. Apart from that, we also need some fussy cutout. I am using some florals and some leaves to add it on my card. Also, I have used some fabric flowers here. I have taught this fabric flowers on my channel from the start, so you can go and check out the description or the I button on the screen. Apart from that, I also took some intricate die cutouts just to decorate your card, and that is totally optional. If you don't have some die cutouts, then you can use some cotton laces as well. Now the first part comes to attach this mechanism on the card base. For this, we need to give some dimension to this entire body. For that, I am using double-sided foam tape here. So I am going to cut out the strips. So basically this tape is around 1 inch. So I cut out this from the center and I am going to use this strip to attach to the base of my structure. Now if you see here, I have attached this double-sided foam tape only to the base of my frame and not to the strips. Now carefully align it and attach it with the base. Okay, so here is a quick tip. Make sure that you are able to up and down your flaps properly. So keep on checking that while making. Now the next is we are going to do the decoration part which I have done here on top of my card. Alright, so before starting, let me show you the concept first. See, all the floral cluster which I have attached is there on the second frame, which means I have did all the decoration on the top part of the frame, so that while moving, the entire design can go up and down and it is not going to stuck with the base. So the same way we are going to do all the decoration to the top part of my frame, and here to the bottom frame I am only going to use the intricate die cutout. This is just for decoration we are adding. So for making it really quick, I am using hot glue gun and I am attaching the die cutout to the base first. So basically this step is only to decorate the bottom part of our entire floral cluster, and this is totally optional. If you feel that it is not getting comfortable for you, then obviously you can skip this part. Otherwise, if you don't have the dies or any die cutouts or any intricate die, then you can feel free to use some cotton laces as well, because that also looks wonderful. Now see, after attaching the die cutout, I am properly checking if my flaps are easily going up and down. Now I am going to start decorating the top part of my card, and I am using this leaf die cutout first to the base, and I will start arranging the leaf fussy cutout now. For each step, if you want to give dimension, you can feel free and use double-sided foam tape. It is going to give a perfect dimension to your work. So I usually prefer to use that for every step. For example, I have used the leaf die cutout directly on the frame. Then I have used double-sided foam tape and I have attached the leaf. Then I have used one more double-sided foam tape layer on top of that, and I have attached the flower. So same way you can do it, and this way you are going to get a wonderful dimension to your work. Now after arranging all this fussy cutout, I am going to stick my 3D fabric flowers on top of that, and for that I am using a hot glue gun. Now I am going to use all the tiny flowers first, and once that is done, I am going to arrange my big flowers at the center. Now, as I said, you need to keep on checking whether your flaps are properly going up and down or not, because at this time it would be really crucial. It may stick to the base, so keep on checking that. As you can see in the video, the entire floral setup which we have done is only to the second frame. Now I am going to use some water droplets. So this is just to decorate your card. That if you don't have, you can skip it, or you can use some other sequences to decorate it. Now here I am using microfine glitter to decorate my flowers. Applying the glitter to your flower is entirely a different thing, and it is really difficult to cover everything in one video. But thankfully I have one entire video where I have taught how you can apply glitter to your flowers perfectly. You can check the description box for the link of that video. Now I am simply attaching a best wishes code so that it is going to be a perfect card for all occasion. And as I said, you can write down your messages here now. And now just look at the wonderful card we have made with extremely minimal supplies. I'm sure you also gonna fall in love with this. So I'm sure you like this idea, and you are also really excited the way I was to showing you the tutorial. I'm sure you are also going to create one for yourselves. Let me know in the comments that how you like the entire tutorial and what you are going to create now with this. I would love to see your creation. If you would love to show me that what you have created, you can feel free to tag me on my Instagram or Facebook page. The link will be there in the description box below. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel to learn the wonderful projects like this. I am going to meet you in another video. Thanks for watching. Bye.